Hello, welcome back to Lessons Learned. I'm Sherry, and this is Monday Quilt Chat, where we just chit chat about quilt things, what I'm doing, what's going on in the quilting world, and anything else that comes to my mind. It's just kind of a little bit of a brain dump for me sometimes, and such things as that. So if you're interested in what's going on in my mind as far as ideas and just current goings on in my sewing room, then you are at the right place. I hope I do provide you some motivation to keep going on your projects, maybe to start a new project or get out some old ones and try them again. That's kind of what I'm doing with my Happy Days block of the month from Stitch in Heaven. We've got a whole book here and I'm way behind, and therefore I have declared December as every day is a happy day in September, or in December rather. So if you follow on the Facebook group Lessons Learned, you can go out there and follow that and see what my daily progress is on getting caught up on this. So every day is a happy day because I am working on Happy Days blocks every day in December until I get caught up, or not. I think I will. I think I might get caught up. We'll just see. If they get any more complicated, it might take longer than December, or I might just fly through and within a day or two I'll have each one of these blocks, one block finished it within a day or two is what I mean to say. So month 4. I am on month 4, block 2. Let me just show you what's going on. This is, well, actually this is block 3. And I got that one finished. This is all applique, and I've done some, it's supposed to be like the turn kind, where you hand sew it. I don't know how in the world you could ever get this done in a reasonable amount of time if you were hand sewing this. I just cannot imagine. But in 2 days I got this one done. It's a little off center, but I don't think it's not really, because it just looks it. This little dude right here is, I mean, he's about 3/8 of an inch from the edge, and this one's about 3/4 of an inch on the edge. So I didn't quite do that right. I was supposed to fold this in half and then fold this in half and sit it on that line, and I kind of did that. Then I walked away, and then I don't know. It just got off a little bit. It don't matter. It's going to go in the quilt. It will fit. So I'm not worried about that. So this is number 4 in the series. It started in May. So May, June, July, August. So I'm in August. And then I have August, September, October, November, December. Yes, so I have 4 months to do to catch up. And so this month that I'm currently working on is this block, and let me see if I can show you. Oh, it's over here. And then this block right here. So yeah, that's my colorway right there. There's 3 different colorways shown in the book as you go. So I did this one, and now I have to do this one, and that's just one big applique piece that you stick on to your background and sew around it. So that's all I have to do to get caught up on that month, and then I can move on to another month. So I will do that. I will start on that. Actually, I started on that yesterday, Sunday, because you're watching this on Monday. So anyway, what I was saying before is if you want to see my daily progress, go to the Facebook group Lessons Learned, and I will post my daily progress on there. Did I say that already? I think I may have said that already. Anyway, that's where I am. So yes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 months to get open here. Some of them are quite involved, like they have 3 blocks in them. There's 2 of them that have 3 blocks. One of them that has 2 blocks, and another one that has 2 blocks. So the current one I'm working on is the 2 blocks too. So yeah, that's where I am, and I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. December. Happy day every day in December. I'm going to set this over here because I have so much stuff to show you. Not really. I don't really have that much stuff to show you, but since I'm doing that in December, I'm feeling a little nervous because I feel like I need to start a new project all the time. I've just kind of been in that mode for like 2 years now. So as a matter of fact, December 2 years ago is when I started in earnest making videos. So I've got, you know, projects that I have been working on or have gotten done one after the other for the last 2 years. And right now I'm just kind of stopping. I'm working on that one at least a little bit every day, and then whatever else I can get into without starting a brand new project. So what am I doing? What does that force me to do? That forces me to work on scraps, basically. And then I have that 2.5 inch burgundy batik thing that I'm working on, those little 16 patches. I can work on that, but I did work on some scraps too. Once I got that block done I just showed you, I pulled scraps out. Well, first of all, I also worked on selvages. So I got this whole thing, almost this whole thing done. I had some on it already. I'd like to make an apron out of this. I think I will. So I have that I did with my selvages. So if you're on Facebook, you may have seen that I worked on my selvage box. So that's why I got it level again. So I need to start another one of these so that I can keep it level, because I will be cutting more selvages sooner rather than later, I imagine. So I did that, and then also I got scraps out, my strips. Now, you know, I decided to only keep strips that are like this, like about 1 inch wide at the least, and then not too awful long, not like my 2.5 inch strip band. So I got some of those out. See, some of them are like 5 inch squares, 6 inch squares. I just did a whole bunch of these while I was watching Soya on Saturday night, because that's something that I can do that doesn't require a lot of brain power. So I've got a bunch of this kind of stuff done, and the next thing I need to do is to go back and do, and then here's one that needs to be cut up into smaller pieces. The next thing I need to do is get into my small pieces and do adding tape. See, I've already started these type of sizes. So there's plenty of that over there to do. So I think during the month, as I work on those blocks, if I can fit some of this kind of stuff in between, I'll be okay. I'll stay sane, hopefully. So there's that. I had that laying there to show you. And what else? I got a shipment in from one of the Soya sales, and I think, yeah, this was a new stash thing. This is called Porch Swing, but it's not Pat Sloan's Porch Swing. It is by, let me show you. It is by Riley Blake, and the designer is Ashley Colette Design, is what it says, Porch Swing. There was a little bit of confusion during that sale about Porch Swing, and Brody had mentioned that this was Pat Sloan's line that just came out. I got a little excited and I thought, I'm thinking that's a line that I was looking at and was wanting. But turns out she had her Porch Swing line come out way a long time ago, like maybe a year or so ago. This is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret this purchase, but it is not what I thought I was going to get. Well, by the time that show was over, I think I figured out that's not Pat Sloan's Porch Swing. This is somebody else's Porch Swing. But it is really pretty. Look at that. Nice greens, yellows with some pink, peachy pink in there. Rosy pink maybe. I think they're really pretty. There's some corally looking ones, and there's some really pretty birds on there. There's a burgundy-ish one. I love that. And then there's these aqua greens, which, you know how I am about aqua green. Look at that itty bitty bird on there. Isn't he cute? Just adorable. Here's a little print that's adorable. And then there's the pink and coral together. There's a little bouquet one. Isn't that pretty? I love this. I really do love it. I messed up too in that somehow I ordered a 1 yard cut of this for a border and or a backing, and a 5 yard cut of it. So surely between these 6 yards I can make that work. And then I also have this big hunk of what I would consider background maybe for this. I don't know. Is it too busy? It's one of the prints that's in it, but I think it'll work. So that's one big thing that I got from So Yeah recently. I have some other things that are coming, like the Minky sale. I have a few items from that and something else. Seems like something else is coming from them too, I'm not sure. But I did want to show you something that I got from Connecting Threads. They had a sale. Oh, I tell you, the Black Friday sales nearly killed me. Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and then they extend it and this, that, and the other. This was, I think, from the Black Friday or something. This is from Connecting Threads, and it's sheet music. And I got a few pieces of this for backgrounds. There's that piece. They're still in the plastic. These wonderful plastic bags. I can't believe they gave me these plastic bags. Here's one that's more white, but that's a sheet music one. There's no particular tune on here with words, so I don't know what this music is. It doesn't have a particular theme. It's just sheet music. And then I also got one that's gray. Let me show you that. There's the gray one. It's kind of neat. And then I also got some newsprint in different colors. I got, no, it's the same color. I think I thought I was getting a 3 yard cut so that I could use it however I wanted. Well, they cut it into 3 separate ones. So I have 3 of these, and they're all the same. I don't know why I would have done that on purpose. I guess it's possible. These feel wonderful, by the way. They absolutely feel so good. Let me see what the maker is, if it's on here. Oh, this is an exclusive Connecting Threads. It's called Impressions 2020. Impressions. It's so soft. It is like silky soft. I mean, it's cotton. It's 100% quilting cotton, but it's so luxurious. So check out Connecting Threads. I have a link, I believe, in my description box to Connecting Threads. It's a good resource for the things that we like. They have their own lines of fabric like this, and then they have all the other popular brands as well. I say all loosely because I don't know, but I've seen other things on there like Moda and Riley Blake and, you know, Free Spirit, that kind of stuff. So yeah, go on there and buy your stuff. I have not, did I get my thread? Yes, I did get my thread. I got my cone of thread. I think I told you guys to go up there and try a little kit of some different colors. Here's my cone of thread that I got. It's just kind of an ivory. Well, it says ivory on it. And I'm going to use this when my Aurifil cone runs out. So that wasn't very much. I'm thinking this was like $15 is all. And it's 100% cotton, 50 weight, 5,000 yards. So that'll be my cone of thread for 2024. Whenever I get to the end of this other one, there's still quite a bit on it too. So let's see, now here is a 3-yard cut. I don't know if it's because they were selling them in 3-yard cuts or I had the presence of mind to order a 3-yard cut, but this is called postmarks. And this would make a really cool background too for a quilt if you wanted to do dark background. But this has all kinds of postmarks on it. And here again, it feels so good. Let me see if this is a connecting threads. I believe it is. Yes. And it's called, if I can get it apart here, you can see Impressions. Yeah, it's called Impressions as well. I don't know if the postmarks was the same line, Impressions of this, or Impressions is a line of just a lot of their fabrics. I don't know. Let me see what this one is. Let me see what the music one is. It also says Impressions. Sheet music. Yeah, this is just their own thread. It says rainbow on it. All of them said that. But wow, this is really nice fabric, you guys. So if you want to go on there and try out some of their signature fabrics, they're really nice. Very nice. I'm impressed. And I've got all these nice plastic bags too. I don't know why they sent all of these with each one of those in its own plastic bag. So the star, I looked down there, those bags down there, and I saw this. This also I can work on. I have this much done of the Acadia National Park. That's the top half or bottom half, either one. And I have one more piece that goes. Let's see, where does that go? That goes right here. Let me see if I can show ya. So that goes right there, kinda, sorta. So it's coming along, I just have 1.5 more sections, 3 little sections to go. 1.5 sheets to go on that, and then I can pick another one. You know what? I think I might pick another one while I'm here because I feel pretty confident that I'm going to get this done this week. So let me go ahead and pick another one if I can get organized enough to do it. Plastic bags falling down there. Okay, so we're just going along here, and I'm going to pick Louisiana Star. Let's see what she looks like. Interesting. Louisiana Star. There again, blues and greens, but light other than the center part. So that's what we'll do next. I say we. I say me. I hope some of y'all are doing these. I haven't seen anybody on Facebook post any, but one of you have posted pictures of your stars that you've done. And then someone asked me, they wanted to see Oklahoma. So you Oklahoma people out there, LM, I'll show you what it looks like. LMNOH. Here it is. Very snowflakey looking. There's Oklahoma. I don't remember which one of you wanted to see it. There it is. I'll pick it one day, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Louisiana, help me remember that. Louisiana Star. After Acadia Park. Acadia National Park. Yes, I feel very certain I'll get that done this week too. Maybe before Friday. Oh, and I got my other quilt back from Mary. The Stack and White Kaleidoscope. I'll show you that on Friday. I'll get that bound this week so you can see it on Friday. Yeah. Last week I didn't get my links in very good for the video on Friday, but they're there now. So if you were looking for something that I mentioned a link for and it wasn't there, it's there now probably. And I'll try to do better at that. What it is once the video is scheduled to come out, I can go in and make those changes to the description box. But until then, sometimes it's super late at night when that gets finished, and then by the next morning I can go in and change it. But well, some of you have already watched the video because it came out at 6 a.m. Eastern, so that's why sometimes the stuff's not there, because the timing of it getting up to where it can be released, that time frame is sometime in the middle of the night for me. So if I'm awake and I think of it, I'll do it. But if I'm not, it's not going to happen until after 8 a.m. probably the next day, because I do not get up at 6 a.m. No, sir, I do not. Let's see. I have a picture to show you from my schedule book here. It is called Infinity, and here is the picture for that Infinity. It's 73 by 73 by Karen Vosen of Havre, Montana. H-A-V-R-E. Is that Havre or Havre? I don't know. This quilt, the result of leftovers from a spiky border experiment from a previous quilt, is Karen's original design. She found that the most challenging part was learning to insert the compasses into a whole piece of fabric. It was machine quilted by Shauna Crawford in multiple feather circles. Karen is hoping there will be many shows happening soon so that she can display her work. Yes, nice primary colors of yellow, blue, green, red. Yes, and I see all the lovely feather quilting on there. But have you ever done that where you had done some work, some quilting, some piecing, and it just didn't fit right into your current project, but you used it for another one? That happens sometimes. So that resulted in an original design for Karen. So here it is, and I think it's fantastic. That's not an easy feat, to put those little tiny spiky pieces together and get them in a circular shape. So that's awesome. So that is what's going on this week with the picture. And then I was going to write down a few things here on my schedule to get done. Of course, I have happy days every day. Now, why is it that I can do happy days every day in December, but I couldn't do it once a week before? I don't know, but it's going. Here, this will be day 4, so check out Facebook and see what I get done. It's probably going to be the machine quilting on that really big piece of applique. So that's what's going on. I'm motivated to do something every day, even if it's not much. I hope you guys too are kind of designating a project that you've been delaying on to do this same sort of thing. And I'm thinking too, if I happen to get caught up on this, it's possible I'll go ahead and tear into the duster and get that done. And then maybe before the end of January, I'll be able to start a new project if I want to, with a clean conscience. Nothing hanging over my head. No monkeys on my back. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice. This Wednesday, I don't know what the video will be yet. I have some ideas. I have 2 items to review soon. I don't know if they will be this week or maybe into the next week, and I haven't decided either if I would just make a separate video for that and just keep my Wednesday on the same kind of platform with a how-to or some kind of sewing technique or a tutorial or something like that. So you'll just have to wait and see what happens on Wednesday this week. I need to decide on something today because this is the day I usually at least start to film that. So you'll just have to stick around and see what I do for Wednesday. Friday I'll be here as well. I don't have any plans to not do a video this week Friday, so we'll have finished it Friday. And I'm hoping, I did get my long arm ordered and paid for, and it should be on its way here pretty soon too. I wouldn't doubt if this week it shows up. So the local quilt shop that I went through is going to bring it to me and set it up for me and give me a little class on it. And the only thing we're really waiting for right now is the automation had to be ordered. So that's coming, and I'm getting so excited. I have so many quilt tops that I've done this year, both large and small, that need to be done. I'm going to get plenty of practice in throughout 2024, and also with the EQ8 I need to settle down into that. I'm thinking about purchasing some classes for that so that I can get proficient in it and have it be useful for you and I, so that we can have some new quilt patterns and some sew-alongs possibly. And yeah, lots of exciting things. So that's what's on my mind this week, this early Monday. So hang in there with me and see what happens next. It's always exciting around here to see what's gonna happen next, and I hope you feel that sort of excitement as well. So I'm putting happy days, you know, I'm just gonna make every day the same. Happy days, scrap quilting, and state stars. And that'll be what I can work on this week. That's plenty, isn't it? I think I will manage to stay completely occupied throughout the week. So it's just ditto, 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 all the way down to the end of this week. So I hope you're having a good December so far, and things are coming together for you, and everyone's happy and healthy, and you're able to carry on with your quilting. And I will see you back here on Wednesday for something. So have a great week, and sew a little bit of something every day if you can. And I hope you get the same satisfaction type of feeling that I get from it. So we will see you soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.